Hey, hey everyone. It is your girl. It is your girl, the one, the only, Spicy, and I'm here today with a general love reading. I hope everyone is doing well. I have not seen y'all. I have not interacted with y'all. For it's been like 2 weeks. Like my last live was 2 weeks ago. So last week I took off to take a nail course with my nail tech. If anyone is in the Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, PA, Philly, New Jersey area, then definitely hit up my nail tech. She's doing like one-on-one and group, courses for whatnot. So yeah, that's what I was doing last week with my dear friend of mine, outchea. So, building skills and shit. So I had to take that week off only because I felt like I wanted to be like well rested and prepared for the next day. So that's why I took last week off. But I'm glad to be back. I hope everyone is well. This reading today is really going to be, it's going to be simple. It's going to be fun, as it always is with me. And we're just going to be checking into how do they feel about you. This could be anybody that you have a personal connection with. If you want to check and see how I feel about you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, but yeah, you can either do one or two things. You can consult a tarot card reader, or you could just ask me, because I will definitely let you know. Have no shame in my game. But yeah, so we're just going to be looking at how do they feel about you. And you know what? Let me take this down because my angle's kind of different. I don't want to have to keep looking back. But yeah, that's what we're going to be looking at today. I hope everyone is well. Hey. Hey. So just some brief announcements. Make sure you check me out on YouTube. The link to my YouTube channel is in my description box on my profile. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the videos that I have on there. I have to catch up on some readings only because shit been busy. I've been very busy, very, very busy woman. I am. So I got to catch up on my readings, but I do have some other readings there that you could check out if you've never been to my page before. It'll hold you for some time, because I read, actually my readings are lengthy on YouTube. Like everybody else be posting like 5 to 15 minutes per pile, and I really be going in. So check that out if you're interested. Make sure you continue to hit me up for personal readings. I thank everyone that continuously hits me up. I'm definitely glad that I'm able to provide the type of guidance and support that I need. Leo season is coming up. I'm a Leo. Leo season is coming up. It's my favorite season of the year, in addition to Libra, Scorpio season, because I love October. I love the fall. So Leo season is coming up. And with that being said, all of my readings are going to be half off. All of my personal readings are going to be half off. So just stay tuned for Leo season, and I'll release all my half off prices. And then we could go from there. So just stay tuned for that. And make sure you check out my interactive pick a decks on my profile. They're in my story highlights. Check them out because they're fun. I probably should post another one too, but like I said, busy woman, I be having hella shit to do. Only one person running the empire, like for real. So yeah, make sure you check that out too. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. But for real, before we get started, I wanted to utilize my metaphysical mood dice. I don't know if anybody remembers these mood dice, and I would like post like the mood of the day. And if you aren't familiar with that, then go to my story highlights as well and just keep scrolling to mood dice. And yeah, so I would just post like my mood of the day and whatnot. These were just fun dice that I came up with. It had to be about last year this time I created this sample dice. I'm dead. Die is one and dice is two. But anyway, yeah, I like created this sample, and yeah, I'm actually about to go into production and create some more of these. So yeah, go ahead and check out the mood dice. Basically, these dice can be used if you're like me and you have an extensive closet and extensive wigs, and if you're like going out for the day or you going out on a date or anything, you can just like roll the dice and it'll basically guide you on like what your mood should be. So what fit, you know, what type of fit am I choosing? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just a cool thing for people who have extensive closets. And it's also a cool thing too for spiritual folks as well, because essentially you can embody you know, the mood that comes up on the dice. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I really couldn't tell you how I came up with this idea. Spirit, basically. So yeah, I just wanted to do a cool thing because my friend Il Chacha is going out on a date tomorrow. So I just wanted to, you know, help her out, you know, help guide and see what the mood dice have to say for her fit, and then also for her attitude and, you know, basically what she should embody. So let's get it. I haven't used these dice in a while. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay. All right. So Il Chacha's mood, she got bossy. I don't know if you can see that. She got bossy, and then she also got cute. So I'm gonna check in with her and see if she embodied a bossy and cute attitude tomorrow. So that's cool and fun. If you would like to inquire or just know more about my metaphysical mood dice, then just hit me up. Just hit me up, and look out for some other fun things that I have already actually created, but I just haven't dropped yet. You know, over here like Steve Jobs and shit, like got ideas for days. Like, y'all just wouldn't understand. Like, I have so many ideas and things that I like am slated to do. Like, but one thing at a time, one thing at a time. So yeah, today's reading is how do they feel about you? Very simple, you know, short, sweet, to the point. We can make it fun, as we always do. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started with a general reading, just seeing where everybody's at. And I'm going to be using my goddess deck. I've already cleared my space with Palo Santo. I have selenite over here. I have some some bubbly rosé, 150 calories per can, you know, because your girl been, you know, she been back on her, you know, getting in shape, get it together. But I knew I wanted to have me a little drink, you know what I'm trying to say? Please drink responsibly. Please drink responsibly. I cannot be held responsible for anybody's choice to drink irresponsibly. So let's go ahead and get it. Let's see what the general reading is with the goddesses, just seeing where everybody's at. Right. Seeing where everybody is at. So I don't really remember the update from 2 weeks ago. I don't really remember the update from 2 weeks ago, but let me see if I can get one more card. Let's see. All right, so I feel like what's going on right now? I feel like a lot of people are focusing on their past. And I feel as though you might be having these moments where you're either, I feel like you could either be communicating with someone, like a therapist, communicating about your past. I'm kind of getting like childhood, just memories and different things from your childhood that can be coming up from your subconscious into your conscious mind. So you might be talking about a lot of things that have happened to you in your childhood. I feel like it's more of a continuation of healing childhood wounds. So you can either be talking to a therapist, but I'm also getting heavily that you could be talking to yourself. And I know some people might be like, damn, like that's crazy as hell, but no, it's really not crazy or outlandish. A lot of people actually talk to themselves. A lot of people actually are communicating with spirits. A lot of people are communicating with their ancestors, or even trying to communicate or get more in tune with your higher self. So I feel like that's something that's really going on right now. You're really looking to the past, and you're definitely trying to heal some things that you haven't been able to process at an earlier age. I feel like all of those things are now coming back up through your subconscious, and you're trying to process those things, because I'm getting the vibe that there were things that you didn't know. And it's funny because the secrets card actually came up. So there's things that you didn't know. There's things that were essentially hidden from you or in secret. So I'm kind of getting like that you might be really being affected by the moon. So if you're not familiar with the moon phases, and just do some more research as far as, you know, what the moon symbolizes and how it affects our daily living. I feel like that's something that you should start to get into, because I'm kind of getting the vibe that like just a lot of things that were not clear to you are now being revealed, but things that have occurred in your past. So there's some type of healing that's kind of going on with that, but it has more so to do with you know, revelations that you might be receiving, but it has to do with communication. So I feel as though there could be ancestors communicating with you, guardian angels communicating with you, your higher self that's communicating with you, and whatnot. A lot of you all could even have birds are everywhere, but I feel like you might be paying more attention to birds as well. So birds could literally be a spirit animal of yours. But I'm really getting the vibe that a lot of you all are, in a sense, taking flight. So the idea of transformation has already, you know, been coming up in our readings as well. But it's more so, it's just, of course, transformation, internal transformation, and in a sense, you're taking flight. But I feel like it's causing you to have to look back on your childhood wounds, things that, like I said, were in secret, things that happened that were pushed into your subconscious mind that are now coming back out, up and resurfacing. So it might seem, I don't know, it might seem like things are hectic in a sense, or you might feel a little uncomfortable thinking about these things from your childhood, but I see it as, you know, this is something that is going to be required of you in order for you to, you know, wrap up that cycle. So there's still childhood healing that's going on, wounds, you know, just things from your past, forgiving yourself. I feel like I've said that, just forgiving yourself for things that you didn't know, or things that you felt like you did wrong, any mistakes. That's the kind of the vibe that I'm getting. So yeah, the good thing, I mean, that's a good thing too. You feel what I'm trying to say? It's not bad. But I'm also getting a vibe as well that a lot of you all are focusing still focusing on caring for yourself. I feel like if you've ever been stingy with yourself, not really focused on your self-care or put yourself first, I feel like you're putting more energy into that. I just realized I don't have any nails. I'm dead, y'all. My nails gonna be back, and I'm gonna have done them because I have everything I need in reference to the nail course that I took last weekend. But anyway, I'm kind of getting the vibe that you all are putting a lot much more care and attention into yourself. You're being so much more generous with yourself, and you're understanding that you can't give when you don't. It's like if a glass is like half full, it's like you can't really give to anyone else. You know what I'm trying to say? You have to focus on like filling your cup. And so I feel like that's what you all have really been focused on right now. And it's putting you in a state of, it's helping you to achieve a state of balance and equilibrium. So now I'm getting temperance vibes also. So a lot of you are exhibiting the type of patience with yourself that you've never exhibited before. So that's good. Putting more attention into yourself, being more generous and fruitful with yourself, and just trying to create your own happiness, you know. And here again, I'm getting the vibe of, it's just birds, you know what I'm trying to say. So it's like you're just taking flight, you're evolving. Some of you all might want to travel. I want to travel too. Some of you all might really want to travel. That's something that's coming up as well. But yeah, I see that you all are also being, you know, very hyper focused and very hyper vigilant as far as, you know, healing yourself and evolving and transforming yourself. So that's pretty cool as well. It seems like you guys are putting more focus into yourself, and then your future, like what you can do, you know, moving forward. So you're doing a lot right now. You know, you're in the present moment. You're still looking back at the past, trying to heal things, but then you're also trying to be hyper focused on your future. So I get that. Let me just get one more message. But yeah, some of you all, there's a relationship or something that you all, I feel like you're trying to figure it out or see your way through it, but it's very difficult because I feel like there's information that is purposely not being revealed to you. So I wouldn't stress out too much if you if there's something that you want to know, if there's some type of clarity that you feel like you're not receiving now about someone, I wouldn't stress out too much about it. It's kind of showing me that those things will be revealed. And some of you all are also stressing out about, like, you're stressing out also about your future. I see you being very hyper focused, hyper vigilant, meaning that you're hopeful, you know, towards your future. You have faith, but it's still some type of stress around that too, because you don't really know how things are going to play out. And I feel like you don't need to worry about that right now. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, a lot of you all are definitely trying to focus on your own happiness. I have Oshun, and then I also have, I believe it's Yi. And both of these cards to me are going to symbolize happiness, taking flight, and then also self-expression as well, because the sun is definitely self-expression, and it's just a vibrant young energy. So that's good. Remain in that vibration. But yeah, I can, oh yeah, and a lot of you all are taking a lot of pride in your appearance as well, you know, trying to transform and evolve yourself as well. So keep doing that, but I wouldn't focus too much on, you know, things that might be confusing to you, especially when it has to do with another person. It's just, when it comes down to it, everyone has free will, and you can't really dictate someone's actions. You can't really control the things that people do. So if you don't have clarity when it comes to a specific person, I wouldn't stress out too much about it. Just stay tuned for the rest of this tarot reading. Just playing. We're going to get nosy. But yeah, that's what I see is going on. That's what I see. I hope everyone is well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the reading. I have about 4 different questions that I want to ask, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Oh yeah, I forgot, I gotta get my thumbnail. Let me get my thumbnail real quick. There we go. I got my thumbnail for my Instagram live. I'm dead. All right, so how do they feel about you? First, we're just gonna look at what are their, you know, beliefs about you. So, like, what do they believe to be true, or how do they think about you, and whatnot. So let me see which deck I'm gonna start using. Let me see which deck. I'm gonna just start using I believe it's the Everyday Enchanted Tarot deck. I really like the artwork on the back. It's pretty cool. It's pretty trippy too. And these cards are like really huge. They're not like typical standard tarot cards. So this is a typical standard deck. And then this is how big. This is like Oracle deck size, but let's go ahead and get it. Kind of difficult to shuffle, only because I don't like bending my cards. I don't like bending them. I don't like the look. But anyway, let's get into it. So choose a person, someone that you have some type of personal connection with. Don't choose a celebrity. Don't choose someone you only had one passing brief encounter with. You know what I'm trying to say? Choose someone that you know, like, you know who this person is, like, and you've had some type of, you know, relationship with them, or even if you didn't have a relationship with them, you know, because people define relationships in different ways. So sorry, he really was coming out here to start trouble. Excuse me. Throw your trash away and go back in the room. He really came out here to start trouble. Like, kids. Yo, kids. All right, so let me go ahead and get into it. What are their beliefs about you? All right, so whomever is on your mind, it's funny because they don't really see you as someone. It's funny. They don't really see you as, what they believe about you is like you're not like in tune, or you're not like a spiritual person, which is funny. I feel like your person sees you as being very focused on your material wealth and gain as far as what's going on in the 3D world. Your person sees you as being very busy or consumed with yourself. They feel like the majority of the time that you're just stressed out, or that you have too many things kind of going on. You have too many responsibilities. They do see you as an independent person though, but they feel as though you might be independent to a fault. Like, you tend to take on too many things by yourself, and they feel like you need help. But they also feel like even though you might be, you know, stressed out with all the many different things that you have to do, they just see you as someone who is able to finesse those things. You know what I'm trying to say? So you might have like 2 or 3 different jobs, but you will still show up like to the party looking flexy, boasty, like everything. They see you as someone who, even though things might be stressful, that you tend to pull through, and you tend to pull through with ease. But they do kind of get the vibe that you have a lot of responsibilities and burdens, that you're doing a lot, and it may be to your own personal detriment, because it causes a lot of stress and anxiety for you. But they also do believe, like I said, that when you pull off something, when you put your mind to something, that you do a great job. You know what I'm trying to say? So essentially all eyes are on you. They do see you as being a busy person, but they also think that you have the ability to finesse all of the responsibilities that you have with ease. So yeah, your person, for some reason, they don't really see you as like spiritual, which is weird. They don't see you as being someone who's actually in tune with you know, the divine. They see you as someone who is more so focused within the physical world, someone who's more so focused with you know, the things, that the material things that you could attain, like cars, clothes, a house, and whatnot. It might not necessarily be a bad thing. It might just be that they see you being more focused on, like I said, the things that you can actually physically touch, and on things that you can actually gain, as opposed to really being concerned with spiritual matters. So that's kind of how your person sees you. Your person also sees you as being like an introvert or like a loner. And I mean, you know your personality better than I do, but they also see you as being an introvert and and a loner. So kind of like hermit mode kind of vibes that I'm getting here. They see you, they might see you as someone who, it's funny because they see you as like just having so many responsibilities and burdens, but they feel as though you prefer to like keep to yourself. You prefer to, like, when you're not working, like, you're just like, when you're not working, you're lazy. So it's like you either have two different modes. It's like one mode is like you going hard trying to get stuff done, and then another mode is like, okay, when you're not working, it's like you're not doing shit, you're being lazy, you just kind of laying around, you resting. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like there's just like a black and white type of vibe when it comes to how you know, live your daily life, and that's something that they're picking up on as well. So let's keep it moving. All right, so how else they see you? They see you as someone who's very concerned with authenticity, but there's like a juxtaposition here, because they feel like you're someone who is very concerned with I don't know, it's the same kind of vibe. Like, they see you as someone who's very focused on, you know, on just yourself, on there's some type of like integrity and some type of like moral and ethical code that you live by. And I feel like this person sees you as someone who does things their way, and in whichever way makes you feel right or makes you feel good about yourself. So they see you as someone who has their own way. You know, like, they feel as though they could never persuade you to do some other shit. You know what I'm trying to say? You're not easily persuaded. You're very concerned with your own authenticity and your own like moral and ethical code, and that's really how they see you as well. That's what they believe about you. But the crazy thing too is the juxtaposition is they feel like you have a way, you have like a way in which you can like manipulate, you know, people to do things for you. Like, you can manipulate people, like, you just have a way of manipulation. Like, and it's like, manipulation isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can be used in a bad way that's detrimental towards others, but manipulation is essential in, you know, business and finances and money and like getting the things that you want, you know. But so they see you having a moral, ethical code, like you have integrity, but they also see that you have a way of easily manipulating people. And I feel like even here with the Magician and the Reverse and the Queen of Wands, you have a way of like utilizing your talent, your skill, your charisma, utilizing your beauty, your looks, and your sexual attraction to get, you know, the things that you want. So it's kind of like a deadly combination, depending on, you know, what you're doing. You know, it's kind of like a femme fatale type of vibe, you know what I'm trying to say? So if you're a male, a masculine man, then I mean, you probably don't want to identify with femme fatale, but they just see you as being like, you know, like, you could play them if you wanted to, you know what I'm trying to say? But they also see that you're straight up, you're straightforward, and that's really all there is to it. But you could play somebody if you wanted to. That's kind of the vibe that's coming up as well, if that's what you wanted to do. But yeah, let's see what else they believe about you. What do we have here? Oh, so your person, they believe that when it comes down to, you know, matters of the heart and love right now, they see you as not really, if they've been trying to make advances towards you, they see you as being, I don't want to call anybody standoffish, but they really see you as being like reserved, or maybe I guess we could say standoffish. Like, they don't see you as someone who like takes their advances easily. I think, like, you know that you could, whoever is on your mind, I feel like you know that you could, like, if you wanted to get with them, you could. You know, if you wanted to manipulate them and get what you wanted out of them, then you could. I feel like you could do that. But what's coming up is also the fact that you have some type of integrity about you. And also, you're fucking busy as hell right now. You have so many things to do. You're over here trying to be great. And you're not really taking advances or making any steps towards love at this time. Is kind of what I'm seeing. So I feel like you aren't, I feel like you're not taking their advances. Is basically what I'm getting. Is basically is really what I'm getting. I feel as though you might not be making any progress when it comes to love or moving forward with any type of relationship. And like I've been saying since the pandemic, it could literally just be because of the pandemic. Like it's really hard to do anything nowadays, or more so challenging. But yeah, I'm really getting the vibe that this person just believes like that you know that you're single, that you might not be interested. I don't know if they admire the fact that you have your integrity about you. I'm not sure, but it's kind of weird because they also, like I said, see you as someone who could be like neither here nor there. Either you're busy or you're lazy, you're just sitting around. You're introverted, and that could also be why there isn't really any progress moving forward within this relationship with another person. Is because you're being introverted right now. But yeah, I'm not sure as to why they don't see you as being a spiritual individual or someone who's tapped in with their intuition. But let's see. Let's see. So like I said, this deck doesn't shuffle so easily, so I'm just going to stop there. Oh yeah. Like I said, basically they just see you as being more so focused on your material world. Like I said, I actually got the Ace of Coins, which confirmed that. So the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles, to confirm what I said earlier. So they just really see you as someone who's focused on, you know, laying a foundation, someone who's focused on the material, physical world, and essentially increasing your income. That must be why you're you have so many burdens, and why you are generally an independent person, and why you could also be stressed out because you might be taking on too many things by yourself. But like I said, you're finessing it. But if you stressed out, then just, you know, take a break, because you know how to do that. You know how to step back and how to be lazy and how to rest and how to relax. So if it ever gets to the point where you feel like you're tired or you're burnt out, then I would advise you to definitely take a break. But I wouldn't even worry too much about taking a break, you know? Like if you need to take one, because whatever it is that you are doing or whatever it is that you are focused on, that is an opportunity for success, you know, is an opportunity for accomplishments. So just take your time, you know. Rome wasn't built in a day is what they say. They say that. Day is in history books. All right, so let's move on. How do they feel about you romantically? How do they feel about you romantically? For this question, I'm going to use two different decks. I'm going to use the Music Oracle deck, excuse me. And I'm also going to use the Arcanum tarot deck. Let me tell you, I had to put this tarot deck on timeout because it was messing with me, and I feel like I can't read for myself with this deck. Like, it's some decks where I know I can read for myself, but this drawing, I definitely can't read for myself. Like, it's just it's not its purpose, you know. And so it is what it is. So we're gonna utilize the Arcanum tarot deck to see how do they feel about you romantically, and then we'll back it up with the Music Oracle decks just to see, you know, their attitudes and stuff about you. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everybody is doing well. I actually did an attraction, visibility, and self-love spell. And it's crazy because I did get to share this with Cha, but it's crazy because the flame is like shaped into a heart. So that's pretty cool. I was like, okay, now I see what she be talking about. So let's get into the juicy goodness of how do they feel about you romantically. Let me check my time. Some of my cards are turned over, I think. I don't like when that happens. So Let me push these up. And let me tell y'all the cards I have too. Let me go ahead and get one more to cap it off. All right. So I have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Three Cups in reverse, the Magician clarified by the Two of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Cups in reverse clarified by the Queen of Swords in reverse, Temperance clarified by the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Swords clarified by the Hermit in reverse. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I like to read left to right. Actually, it read from right to left earlier, but we're gonna go from left to right. So first and foremost, how this person feels about you romantically. I feel like this person could see themselves actually being married with you, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, and just being able to establish like a very stable home life and legacy. I feel like this person sees interdependence with you, whereas everyone has their own separate role and responsibility. And actually, I'm getting Three of Pentacles vibes as well, where it's like actually being able to work together for the betterment of the family, of the legacy. So I do see this person being actually very, you know, serious about you, which is crazy. Yeah, this person is definitely not playing any games. I don't really see any type of interference. I feel like they're very decided upon you being, you know, a viable partner, of them actually seeing some type of future with you. And yeah, I feel like this person like I'm just getting the fact that they're really not playing any games when it comes to this. I'm just getting the fact that they seem to be very serious, very I'm not sure if they're direct, if they told you this, but as far as you being an option, I feel like you're a very strong option. I don't think I don't think they've identified any other person. Well, then you wouldn't be an option, but I just think you're a strong option. But at the end of the day, everybody has free will and they can choose to do what they want to do, you know, with it. How this person feels about you romantically, I feel like, yeah, like I'm just getting more vibes of like this person has, like, unbeknownst to you, they have decided that it's you. They have decided that it's you. I feel like they're not going back and forth within their heads about this, or they're not like unclear about it. And I see them doing more so of a healthy sparring. So they're considering, you know, options is either do this or don't do that. But I think they understand that they do have the ability to make this thing a reality. But I also feel as though they might still be, you know, going back and forth with it as far as, you know, how they're going to do this, when they're going to do this. And I feel like they're just trying to get some additional clarity. But how they feel about you romantically is they would, you know, want to move forward. They could see themselves having a relationship with you. And I really think that, yeah, I feel like this is something you don't know about. This is something that's in secret. And I also feel like this could be a divine counterpart, or this could even be a soulmate or a twin flame, whatever you want to subscribe to, because everyone doesn't subscribe to everything. So it is what it is. But I do feel as though, especially with the infinity sign, that this could have been like some type of past life connection, or you could literally have some type of, I don't like saying soul tie. So you could like have some type of soul contract with this person. You know what I'm trying to say? But no, I definitely believe that this person, yeah, like they're really trying to manifest this relationship with you, is kind of what I see. They're really trying to manifest a relationship with you. If you have not had any contact with this person, I think that this person regrets if there's a separation, regardless of whomever left whomever, you know, if it was you that left them, or if they got left in 2019 or whatever. I feel as though this person really regrets leaving and walking away. I feel like this person realized that the grass isn't greener on the other side. That's something that they could be, you know, sparring about also within their mind, is the reality of the fact that, you know, there is a separation or there is no communication, but they want to, in a sense, come back. So I'm really getting that vibe with the Eight of Cups as well. I think that this person regrets doing so. I feel like this person might have been very defensive towards you in the past, didn't really want to explain themselves or explain their actions. I felt like this person, I feel like they just were defensive, not really forthcoming with you. I don't think they reciprocated the energy, the love, the affection, attention, whatever you want to call it, that you put into them, the possibility of being with them. But I feel as though this person regrets it. So I'm getting the vibe that like the grass wasn't actually greener on the other side. So I don't know if y'all aren't in communication. I really don't know how this person expects to get from A to Z like that. But I think that this person has confidence that, they can essentially manifest this relationship with you. Like they have the confidence that they can do so. But I also think that they're still trying to work things out and just receive additional clarity and guidance on the situation. But yeah, I do see that they're very serious about it. I don't see that they really want to play about it and whatnot. So if you were concerned of there being another option, that's why I said I feel like you're like their primary option right now. You know what I'm trying to say? So I wouldn't really be focused. Just because I told you that doesn't mean that you should hit them up being like, oh, I know it's nobody else, so let me finesse this. Like, no, you don't have to do that, because like I said, everybody has free will. So this person could feel this way about you, but they might never tell you and might never take any steps towards it. You know what I'm trying to say? So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. How does this person feel about you romantically? So here we go. I was actually gonna ask, like, what are they likely to do within the next 30 days, but I'm kind of getting that vibe right now. So even though, like I said, this person might feel peace around you, even though they might feel, how they feel about you romantically, they can find you to be a very peaceful person, a very balanced person, someone who's focused on equilibrium. Someone who, in a sense, I don't know, I'm kind of getting an alchemy vibe too. So you might be an energy alchemist like myself, just able to transform any and everything, So this person feels as though they can embody magician energy to really transform this connection between you and them. But they see you as being someone who's actually practical, someone who is able to take like realistic and practical steps towards getting things done, And I did get the vibe too that you were more so focused with your material world right now, and that takes practicality. That takes you being realistic and being in the present moment. You feel me? So I feel like this person sees you as that. Like you're able to look at things practically. You're able to break a goal down into steps, and you're able to actually transmute your energy or transmute even lower vibrational energies into something that's positive. So you have the ability to actually truly manifest by taking steps, whereas this person might be really in their imagination when it comes to things. They might have really lofty goals. Not to say that they don't have the ability to make these things happen, but I don't really see practicality on the part of this person, because they're still trying to get clear on certain things. But they just see you as someone who is just balanced and patient, someone who is also an alchemist, like I mentioned, and someone who is able to transform, evolve, make things grow. But I also get the vibe that this person isn't, like, even I said they weren't clear, but they're not clear on how to go about this path and how to go about this journey as far as manifesting this relationship, if that's what they want. You know what I'm trying to say? This person isn't clear. I think this person also has issues with pride and being able to humble themselves. So, being able to admit to you that, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. I was defensive with my energy. I wasn't as open with you. I was very cutting. This person could have also been spiteful. Y'all could have had like really bad, bitter exchanges. Or even if y'all didn't like argue, I just feel like even with this person's attitude, it was just very short and cutting and brief, so maybe it was this person, I feel like, that backed up from this relationship, and they're regretting the fact that they did it, and they're also regretting the way in which they did it. You feel me? Damn, 15 minutes, your girl be talking. Like, they're regretting that as well. Let me know if you like this. You know, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Like, comment. Let me know. So, yeah. I just think that this person is having issues with being able to humble themselves. And, you know, that isn't causing them to be able to look at the situation with actual practicality. So that's what this person's issue is they don't really know how they can get to the 10 of Pentacles with you. They don't really know how they can do that because I don't think this person is really willing to open themselves up to starting over. You know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like when you and someone have a falling out, and instead of them just coming back to apologize, they just kind of let things rock. And then like time goes by and they start to utilize the excuse of, well, there's so much time that's going by. I don't know if this person will want to talk to me. I don't know what I would say. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like this person's kind of doing it to themselves, like, because they could come back and still humble themselves and apologize and at least try to work things out and start over. You know what I'm trying to say? And as you guys start over, it would help this person to sorry, Xavier got me off my train of thoughts and thinking and channeling. But basically I'm saying that like this person is going to require them to be able to humble themselves so that they can start over with you and start over with new knowledge. So in a sense, this person has to get to know you again, and I feel like that's something that's kind of daunting to them. It's like they have to get to know you. You know, they can't approach you with the same tactics or the same behaviors and attitudes, but for some reason they feel like if they want to finesse this relationship, they could do it right now and just jump straight to the 10 of Pentacles. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, they see you as being more of a balanced, practical, realistic person. They seem to be more so within their imagination. But yeah. And here we continue to move over. So for the most part, this person, how they feel about you romantically is like they act like I said, they feel as though they can beat out any other competition. Like if they wanted to be with you, if they can utilize this magician energy, this magician energy to have this 10 of Pentacles with you, and they feel like they can like essentially compete and really beat out any other person that might be vying for your attention. So they really feel like they can come back into your life at any point in time and shut it down. But that doesn't seem to be like what you really want. I don't think it would really work for you because you're more so of a practical, realistic person, like I said. And this person would have to apologize and make changes to their behavior. But yeah, how they feel about you romantically, yeah, this person, they feel as though like they could actually legit compete. They feel as though they have the what's the word? I don't want to say they have the balls, but because I don't want to offend any like men, but it's just like they feel as though they have the gusto to do so. Yeah, I feel like this person has also been going through some type of internal shift. So they may be changing their ideas about how they feel about you. Well, of course they have, compared to their past energy, but they're changing their ideas and perceptions of you, even perceptions of themselves. So where they were once cutting, where they were once brief, where they didn't give you the attention or that you needed, or they may have abandoned you, this person is going through some type of internal shift. So they're trying to show up, you know, they're trying to show up for you now, as opposed to in the past when they didn't. I don't really want to get too much in the past energies, but I'm just getting the fact that like it just was a harshness and a brevity to their energy, and that's something that they regret. So let's move on. Oh, the next question was, what are the factors motivating them to think or feel this way about you? What were the factors? Well, I already kind of got that they regret walking away. They regret their the way in which they treated you. and whatnot. But I kind of want to see which artists that they're really embodying as far as like their attitude. I love these like song oracle cards because they're all dedicated to different artists, and it's just cool to get somebody's like attitude and how they feel. So let's see. Chocolate Beauty says she's trying to multitask, listen on my AirPods away from my phone. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Well, I thank you for, you know, remaining tuned in. I definitely thank you. Let's get one more card. So just additional vibes as far as how this person feels about you, or I guess the factors motivating them to think or feel this way. I feel like this person, they really think that they can like actually finesse you. Like they feel as though that even though you're practical and even though you're realistic, they do think that their imaginative mind is somehow going to give them the tools that they need to actually have some type of stable relationship with you. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of getting a vibe that this person is like a for real finesser, like someone who's just like, well, I have the end goal in mind. I don't really know how I'm going to get there, but I know I'm going to finesse the situation, you know? And this person also, I feel like the connection between the both of y'all could definitely be, like I said, a soul contract. I feel like you've known this person before in a past lifetime. And I think that they're, like what I said, they're kind of changing their perceptions on how they see you, and they're understanding that, you know, there was something special about your connection. You all did actually have, you know, like they should have valued the connection that the both of you all had, you know, because now they're starting to, in a sense, like remember like who you are or remember who you were. So this person could be doing like some past life regression as well. Don't ask me how I know they're doing it. I just feel like they are. Like I feel like they are. But yeah, I do see that they want to have a new beginning with you, but I feel as though they're having some issues, like I said, with being able to humble themselves, because in a sense that's them having to tell themselves that, okay, you know, I did fuck up and now I need to start over. And maybe they're just too proud to be able to do so, you know, because some people are just like that. But yeah, this person with the Tower in the reverse, I feel as though and with the Tower in the reverse, I look at that more so as like internal shifts as opposed to something that's external. So, you know, unexpected internal shifts. I feel like your person is coming to the point of, you know, they're pondering it, and I think that's the clarity that they need, is actually truly understanding that, like, you know, they did you wrong, you deserve an apology, and we need to move forward if that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, so your person at this point, like, they're moving very slowly towards you, slow to the point where, like I said, you all might not even be communicating right now, but there is some type of slow forward movement, and they're in the process of trying to, you know, own their mistakes, you know, like the things from the past that they did that weren't so desirable. Like, they're trying to own their mistakes. They're trying to take accountability and responsibility for what they did, but it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. I feel like when this person eventually does approach you, they really gonna come in acting like you don't remember what they did. Like, they really gonna come in acting hella charismatic, hella dramatic, hella passionate, which is funny as hell. Which is funny. Like, your person is definitely, the person on your mind is definitely a finesser. I don't think they've ever experienced having to work for something without it being given to them, or without someone else, essentially someone else putting in more work and them not reciprocating. I feel as though they really are a finesser. It's crazy. But your person is definitely going to have a dramatic and charismatic flair when they come back and speak to you. Like I said, if that's what they choose to do, because essentially they're regretting it. But yeah, it's definitely coming up that even though they're regretting it, even though your person could definitely be a finesser, someone who happens to get things easily. I see that your person is they're trying to, like I said, take accountability for things, and they're starting to understand that they have more of a responsibility, not only to themselves, but towards you as well, if the relationship is going to work, or if it's going to restart, if it's going to be rekindled. And so even though you might see them as like being like whatever, like, I'm trying to say, they're trying to have some type of like they're like embodying like maturity right now. They're trying to take accountability, and they're understanding that, if I love something, then it's important for me to cherish it, and it's important for me to put the work in. So that's kind of what's going on with your person right now. Yeah, but your person also doesn't care. So if you talk to your friends about this person, like, they kind of like, I don't give a fuck what you tell your friends. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm about to come back through, and I'm about to shut this whole shit down if I want to. But they still trying to figure out if they are going to do it or not. So yeah, this person, like, if you're talking about this person to your friends, they don't really care what you're saying. Like, they don't really care what it is. They don't care what your friends are saying. It reminds me of that song by Genuine, when it's like, ain't none of your friends' business. Like, it's that type of vibe. You know what I'm trying to say? Go listen to that song if you don't understand what I'm saying. But yeah, they just feel as though they can really just come back and shut things down in your life if that's what they choose to do. Like, that's the vibe I've been getting. But at the same time, your person is dealing with, some type of internal shift, and they're becoming, more mature, or at least trying to address the things in the past that they didn't do. Oh my gosh, yes. They're trying to address the things in the past, and they're understanding, like, if I love something, then I do have to put in the work. But yeah, your person is definitely dramatic. They're definitely dramatic. I feel like your person is also a charismatic person as well, and they're just really showy and whatnot, and their personality and just everything about them. But yeah, so my time is winding down. I really wish I could have gotten into, like, what are they likely to do within the next 30 days. I really wish I could have been able to answer that question, but like I said, my time is winding down. Let me see. Let me see. Like, let's just ask, is this person going to take any action towards you, any steps towards you within the next 30 days? No, your person is not. Whoever's on your mind. I think your person is still dealing with, like I said, finding that internal clarity and being able to forgive themselves for the wrongdoing that they did towards you in the past. So that might be even long of a process. See what else the angel answers are saying. I hope everybody enjoyed this general love reading. I hope everyone enjoyed it. It was very short and sweet. If you missed it, just go back and watch it. I'm about to post it. Yeah, so the angel answers are really telling me that now's not the right time. So I wouldn't really anticipate waiting on this person. They're still trying to figure out and become clear within themselves and the wrongdoings from their past. But yeah, like, I mean, you should be receiving some type of sign that this individual is back on their way towards you. You know what I'm trying to say? You'll receive signs. I see, like, guys, I be seeing, like, different things that remind me of them, like guys from my past, and it's like, all right, Mercury retrograde, I know this person about to hit me up real quick, real soon. You feel me? So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this reading. Please make sure that you continue to hit me up for personal readings. Leo season's coming up. My readings are going to be half off. Yes. Hit me up for personal readings. Check me out on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Oh, and share if you care. And yeah, check out my interactive excuse me, pick a deck pick a decks that I have on my story highlights in my profile, trying to see if I have anything else to say. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the week, and I will see you next Friday at 8 p.m. See ya.